The Ford government is disappointed in the international student cap because they're saying that's going to hurt Ontario's economy, mainly because large businesses will no longer be able to pay international students extremely low wages. And Doug Ford will actually have to fund colleges and universities. But there kind of is an insane amount of international students in Ontario, right? So much so that Stats Canada wasn't even close in their estimates of population growth to what the actual population growth was. And we know that population growth is coming from international students because our births, our deaths, our immigration levels, and our migration levels are all totally normal and within expectations. But our non-permanent resident numbers have absolutely ballooned and skyrocketed, with the vast majority of these numbers being international students going to colleges and universities in Canada, with Ontario making up the vast majority of those students. So Doug Ford is disappointed that Ottawa's international student cap is going to hurt our economy. Meanwhile, this is literally the feds cleaning up after Ford's mess. Ford cut funding to universities and colleges to the point where they were desperate and had to bring in more international students, and he also made those rules relaxed and made it super easy for them to come in. And now Ford is shocked that housing is super expensive and there's 15 people living in a basement, and that the federal government has to implement a cap on international students because we have too many non-permanent residents working in our province. Who could have seen that coming, Doug? Who could have called that years ago? Not me, not literally everybody in the province. This is just another example of why Doug Ford can't govern, and this time is specifically out of incompetence.